defender in conflict. He doesn't know if he needs to take that blocker on or if he needs to read the quarterback. And that was like the in vogue thing when like Jalen Hurts was in college. And it's kind of going away. Like teams aren't really using that as much anymore. It's just you'll still see split zone, obviously, but you're not seeing that arc block where they run by the edge player anymore. Cheddarhead, have you been seeing much of that? Because I feel like that kind of went away in like the last few years. You're not seeing the counter to or just another dimension of split zone like that. How are y'all dealing with the break from the UFC? How's that going for everybody? This time of year is always rough on the UFC crowd. I'm looking forward to the Paramount deal, though. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Should be in most offense. It should be. I think teams still run it. Yeah, but like I would say in those days, Cheddarhead, I feel like everybody had it in their playbook. And now I feel like it just does not get ran nearly as much. Maybe because teams don't want their quarterback getting hit and put in limbo. You know what I mean? Especially with the portal. Some guys may not want to play in that. Congrats on the Bama win. I appreciate it. I appreciate it big time. Zone blocking scheme. Bro, it should be a staple in zone blocking scheme, especially if you got a mobile quarterback, because those edge players aren't going to know if they need to try and like get the upfield shoulder on the person that's blocking back, or if they need to be reading the quarterback. It just puts them in such conflict, you know? Inside zone. Oh, Owens. It's a nice little 8-yard run right there. Third and short. No way this game goes in the half 0-0, right? False start, A&M. Gonna be third and medium now. Bama looked good last night, but I got way too high and forgot they were. Hey, I definitely have been there before, Cheddarhead. I appreciate it, man. Hey, that game was stressful as hell, man, especially early when we came out just looking flat and stagnant. And then we converted like a big third down. I think it was about 3rd and 8, and we hit like a little corner route to continue to drive. We go down, score. We were down 17-0 at the time. It literally just changed the whole complexion of the game. I was way too invested in Paul Joshua. Is that a betting prop 0-0? I'm pretty sure it has to be, Metro. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Oh, nice. Oh, he almost got out of there. Nice stop by A&M. They're going to punt it off. No way they go for it right here. Yeah, they're definitely going to punt this off. So Chedhead, Paul Joshua, I want to say when the football game ended, it was in like the second round. So the timing worked out well. I don't think anybody expected this game to be 0-0 this late into the game. Uh-oh. 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 Tony's gone. Oh, he got tripped up. Would have been crazy odds. Yeah, I bet the odds of that got to be crazy high. But looking like Miami might get points right here. They're in field goal range already. Just got this big return from their dynamic freshman. He tripped himself. Nah, I think that the number 3 hit it, clipped that back leg, and then it hit his other leg. Let me see if he touched it at all. Yeah, that's number 3 A&M. He clipped that back leg, and it made his leg go into the other one. That's what you like to see, that type of effort right there from the guy, because that might save them 3-4 points if they hold him to 3 right here. That's the type of effort you got to see in games of this magnitude. You got to see effort like that. That's going to be on the film what they show their teammates. Like, this is the type of effort you got to play with. That's good football right there. 2nd and 9. What you going to do? It's definitely a passing down right here. Oh, wow. They're going crazy formation. They're going trick play. Jet sweep into the boundary for a yard. That's good defense by A&M right there. Good defense by A&M. All right, 3rd down and think 8. Yeah, 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8. Oh, comes pressure, and they got the sack. That's big. They're still in field goal range, though. Yeah. Mike Elko's not going to play around with you on 3rd down. He's coming after you. Mike Elko is not going to play around with you on 3rd down. He's going to heat you up on 3rd down, and it's going to be exotic and nasty. Field goal time. No good. 0-0. Bro. Yo, this game, man. Hey, this is what college football is about, man. It's some good football. 0-0. These kickers just can't get it done. Hit it well, just missed it. I'm gonna be real. This game sucks so far. Hey, that's how it goes. You got good teams. You got both teams got good players. You know what I mean? Texas A&M will win this. We're gonna see. We are going to see exotic and nasty, natural. That's how it is on third down, brother. Like some teams, like on third down, it's gonna look crazy. Guys gonna be coming from all different kinds of angles, all that. Tony trips, and I knew Miami wouldn't score, and the offense is bad. Yeah, like that's why it's a game of inches. That's why it's a game of inches. This game is fun. Yeah, it's just swinging back and forth. Like just when you think somebody's about to, take control, the other team gets a break. Nobody likes defensive games. Hey, football heads like defensive games. Nothing wrong with great defense. Exactly, Cheddarhead. Exactly. Nobody scored yet. I don't mind defensive slugfest. I don't mind. Like I know the 45 to 50 or the 50 to 54 games are exciting. It's just back and forth. But when you get in the playoffs, man, it's defense wins championships. Miami has that defense in, supposed to go top 5. Ruben Bain. Yeah, Ruben Bain's a monster off the edge, bro. Monster. A&M's got a good dude too. I can't think of his name. Let me see if I can go to team stats. I think his name's like, is it Vaughn Cassius or something like that? Let's see. A&M defense. Cassius Howell. That's his name. That's his name. He's a solid edge player. And the winner of this plays who? The winner of this plays A&M or Georgia? Because I don't have a bracket in front of me. Let me look this up. College football playoff. Let's see. Where's the bracket at? All right, college football bracket. So the winner of this plays Ohio State. I don't think either one of these teams beats Ohio State. Who has the ball? A&M's got it now. Miami just missed a field goal. Yeah, Howell, Cheddar. Yeah, that's him. He's a good edge player too. Uh-oh, Marcel Reed. Nice little scramble on first down. Picks up 11. First down. I think A&M should go a little up tempo right here. See if he can get them a little bit of rhythm going. Cheddarhead, you like Ohio State too? Yeah. Little split zone action right there. 1 yard gain. Why was this not the 6:30? That's a great question. I don't know why this in the primetime game. This should have been a primetime game because Oregon JMU for the night game, I don't know about that. I think the spread for that game is like 20 points. How did they miss a field goal? Kicker just missed it. He hit it well, just missed it. Bubble screen. Craver picks up about 5. All right, this is gonna take it down to the 2-minute warning right here, a 2-minute timeout rather. If they don't snap the ball, I think they'll take it down to the 2-minute. NFL taking over prime time. Yeah, but I mean, imagine if you had like Bama OU at prime time or like A&M or this game at prime time. It definitely would have took some viewership away from the NFL for sure. Bears, Packers tonight. Ooh, yeah. Cheddarhead. I'm definitely gonna have that on tonight for sure. I know you a Packers guy. How you holding up after Man, why am I drawing a blank? Just tore his ACL. I'm drawing a blank. You know who I'm talking about. What are the chances that Tulane will win over Ole Miss? I give Tulane about like a 5% chance because they already played them this year and they lost by, I think they lost by like 30. And Ole Miss, I think, ran the ball like 20 sometimes in a row in that game at one point. I know there's no Lane Kiffin there for Ole Miss, but I just think the difference in talent is just going to be too much for Tulane to pull it off. But hey, we'll see though. We will see. I'm not expecting Tulane to put up much of a fight in that Ole Miss game. But if they do, we'll enjoy it. Yeah, Michael Parsons. Yeah, bro. Him tearing his ACL, that was tough. Mahomes tearing his was tough too. And that division is so competitive too. Aren't the Bears in first place in the division? Shedhead. Packers lost 5 of their best players in about 30 minutes. That's wild, bro. Sheesh. That's really getting hit by the injury bug right there. But Ole Miss does not have Lane Kiffin, so maybe Tulane have a chance to win. That's valid. But on the flip side, the Tulane coach is going to take the Florida job. I know he's coaching the game, and Lane Kiffin's not going to be involved in the game planning of this game. But I mean, the OC's still there running the plays. And honestly, I think this could galvanize the Ole Miss team. Lane Kiffin leaving the way he did. Yeah, by half a game. Yeah, the game tonight is a huge game. That's a division game. So let me ask you, what chances are you giving Tulane in that Ole Miss game? I would say your name, but it's way too long. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4 for A&M on their own 46. Check down, dropped by the running back. I'm still trying to find bro. Ryan Williams is in witness protection, bro. This sophomore year, I saw somebody online say Ryan Williams hadn't been the same since becoming an adult. I lost it, bro. Because last year everybody's talking about, oh, he's only 17. He's only 17. But yeah, this sophomore season for Ryan Williams, man, he has went into witness protection. Miami forces the punt. Hey, but Brooks, the freshman receiver from Bama, he had a monster game last night. He literally fake punt by A&M. Incomplete pass. It was there, but Buddy went for a one-handed catch, though. You got to use both hands, my guy. Now Miami has really good field position. I don't know about that call right there. Bernard and Brooks are dogs, though I wonder why Bama won't let Rico get more time. Bro, I was wondering the same. I like Rico as well, too. But I think what it is I think Bama really likes 13 personnel since they got Cuevas back for the game last night. So they go with Bernard, Brooks, and Horton. But yeah, Rico should definitely get some more burn. But it's tough though. Rico and Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams, man, the drops just been. been a big issue for him all year. All year. It's like he just hadn't been playing with any confidence all year. Let's see if Miami can get points with this field position. Take advantage of it right here. All right, 2nd and 7. TFL. That's how you got to play right there. Tackle for loss. Big 3rd and 8 right here. You about to see an exotic package right here. That stadium is yeah, bro. I think it holds like 100 and it's 100 and change. I think it's somewhere in like the 102 to 104 range. I think Maxwell. It's the largest stadium in the SEC. I think A&M's like the 4th largest stadium in the country. So the first number 1 is Michigan, number 2 is Penn State, number 3 is Ohio State, and then I think it's A&M. I think it goes like A&M, maybe Tennessee, LSU, and then you got Texas, Bama right in there. But yeah, it's a massive stadium, and they just redid it not that long ago. Because after Manziel left, they dumped like $500 million into it to upgrade it, make it a bit more modern. And it's loud in there too, bro. How good is the defense for Texas A&M compared to Miami defense? I think the A&M defense is a little better. Miami has some names, especially on the edge, but I think as a whole, the front 7 for A&M is slightly better. But both defenses been playing well today, though. Like when you get in 3rd and long against A&M, they just bring like exotic looks, exotic pressures. Like right now, you don't know who's coming, and then they bring a safety blitz. Deep shot. Oh, big time catch right there by that receiver. 1st down. The Rose Bowl is huge where UCLA plays and it's half empty. Yeah, it holds like 93-some thousand, and nobody shows up for the games, Cheddarhead. Matter of fact, I saw somewhere online that UCLA next year is going to have to play all their games in SoFi because of the World Cup. Like they're not going to play any of their games in the Rose Bowl. So them and the Rams and Chargers all going to be playing in SoFi. I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere. I think Indiana, Ohio State are overrated this year. Both teams have had an easier schedule. I wish we got to see them more out of conference games throughout the season. So about that, Indiana had 2 tough games all year. The Ohio State game, which wasn't even a regular season game, the Oregon game on the road, and the Penn State game on the road, even though Penn State wasn't what we thought Penn State was going to be. That's USC. Oh, okay. Okay, Shedhead. Okay. And they play at the Coliseum. Okay. For the Olympics. Okay. But isn't the World Cup next year or something like that? But yeah, it's not wrong though. I think it might be both of them, honestly. However, I do think both Indiana and Ohio State are extremely talented. Oh, for sure, bro. Especially Ohio State, man. They got so many dudes going to play in the NFL on that team at every level, too. I think that loss to Indiana is going to do Ohio State well, like the loss to Michigan did last year. World Cup tickets are an absolute joke. You can't even pick your seats. World Cup is during this. Oh, okay, Chedhead. Okay. That tells you what I know about soccer, dog. I don't watch any of that shit. I don't know anything about the World Cup, dog. But I did see online where they were talking about the ticket prices being crazy expensive, though. I did see that. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2 with 11 seconds left with one timeout. What do you do right here? You definitely throw the ball. I don't think you run the ball right here. See if you get a one-on-one and just take a shot down here at the bottom. I think that's about all you can do. Yep, and that's exactly what they do. Yep, that's about all you can do. 3rd and 2, I think you do something similar right here on 3rd and 2 and then kick it. Yeah, you run like a quick out or you just throw another one-on-one shot to the end zone. It's got to be one of the two. One of the two. Nah, this might be a run play right here. Because I don't think you know. Oh, it's one-on-one up top. Yep, that's what you got to do. Throw it away. You pick a category 1 through 4. 4 being nosebleeds, 1 being floor seats, and they just put you wherever they want. Bro, that's bullshit for real, dog. What? You don't get to pick, bro. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. Field goal attempt right before halftime. See if we go in the halftime, nothing. Let's see. And he missed it. Wow. We go into halftime 0-0. Man, hey, I think both teams just might have to start going for it even when they're in field goal range, because these kickers just are letting them down. Nobody got any confidence right now. What was that kick, bro? Hey, the nerves, man. That's a tough job. Just sitting around and you got to make a big kick. Like, people don't realize how tough that job is to be a kicker. Like, you literally are not really doing much for the vast majority of the game. Then you got to come out there and perform. Like, it's a tough job. And then when you miss one, the wheels start getting to turning in your head, man. Your confidence gets a little shaky. That's all it takes. All it takes. Hello, I'm from Chicago. The Shadur Sanders, you are tough. Yesterday, Mateer of OU had an opportunity to push or tackle the receiver after an interception. You would have tried to tackle him. Hey, that's tough for quarterbacks in that position because they never tackle anybody. Quarterbacks don't do any tackling drills, so when it's time for them to actually tackle somebody, they are awful at it. If I was a kicker, I would be the most hyped dude on the team. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, people don't realize how tough that job is. 0-0. Let me check these stats out at halftime real quick. Let's see what we got. All right. Team stats. Miami is 1 of 7 on 3rd down. A&M is 3 of 8. And I think they picked up their first 3 3rd down attempts of the game. Miami has 69 yards of total offense. The A&M's 175. Like, Miami's just hanging around. And then A&M's got 1 turnover. Defense is just really came to play today. Matthew will be passing around orange slices and Gatorade. Oh, man, shut it. Don't do him like that, dog. Don't do him like that. I would be eating on the side. Yeah, there is a little bit of that. Avocado toast. Nah, man. You either got the orange slices on there, you got some pickles, you got mustard. Those are the things you got on the sideline to actually consume. Pigs in a blanket, shit like that. Pigs in a blanket. Does anybody think the other two games today are going to be close? Like, who thinks Ole Miss Tulane is going to be close or James Madison versus Oregon is going to be close? Please let me know in the chat because I need to know who you are. Let's see. Go to over to PFL. See what fight by the start in PFL. Perfect timing. Master, you know these guys fighting right now on PFL? I'll be rooting for Tulane and James Madison, but they probably lose them by 30. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I know somebody that's a big James Madison person. They went to James Madison. I've been telling them all week, like, enjoy this week because when Saturday gets here, y'all going to get bludgeoned. And then you got to think the head coach for Tulane, he's been recruiting for Florida and James Madison because the James Madison coach is leaving too. I can't remember where he's going, but he's leaving James Madison as well because Billy Napier is going to James Madison. Or is he going to Tulane? I can't remember where Billy Napier is going. He's going to one of them though. Man, that deep ball that Craver caught, where he caught it twice, I just saw the replay. That catch is unreal. Yo, that first miss by the Miami kicker looks like the wind might have helped that one out a little bit. And then the fake punt. Yeah, Miami only having 69 yards of total offense is wild. That fake punt was so dumb. If your defense is going off, just punt the damn ball. Exactly, dog. Exactly. And if you're going to fake it, don't run a fake where your punter is throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Oregon, James Madison may win. Half of Indiana's players are from James Madison. They play hard and possibly are inspired by Cignetti of OU and formerly of James Madison. So I hear you when you say half of Indiana's players came from James Madison, but that is why James Madison ain't going to win tonight, because half their players are playing for Indiana. Like all of their best players are not there anymore. Like it's a great story, but I think Oregon is going to just put it on them tonight. I think the defense is really going to be flying around. Austin Stadium is going to be rocking tonight. It's one of the better venues in college football to play at. It's going to be unlike anything James Madison's seeing tonight. But hey, I could be wrong. I could be totally off base. We're going to see. Had the punter throwing a 30-yard fade route like he's a bro. Exactly. Like if you're gonna do a fake punt, you got to have another skill guy in there to throw the ball, or it's got to be something you run. You can't have your punter throwing the ball, bro. Tulane and Ole Miss is a toss-up? Clyde, come on, dog. No way that's a toss-up game. You do realize they did play once and Tulane lost by 30. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me look this up real quick. Because I'm pretty sure. Let me look at Ole Miss. Ole Miss. Yeah, they beat Tulane by 35 this year. Like, I don't see how you think that game's a toss-up. Ole Miss beat them by 35 this year. And then in that game, I think they ran the ball at one point 24 times in a row. So I don't know. I don't know what'll be different. Still the same players on the field. How long have I been streaming? Like in general or just today? Today, obviously you can see it at about an hour and 45 minutes. But I started my channel in like August 2024. Tulane and James Madison going home with participation ribbons. 100% Cheddarhead. 100%. Like, it's a great story. Like, we like the underdog, but football is different. And yes, you can match up with these guys like on one day. But is anybody expecting Tulane, even if they were to win, that they're gonna win their next game or even that game be competitive? Like they're gonna get beat up physically. Because there's going to be some collisions today that they just have not been experiencing all year with just bigger and better athletes. And the team speed is just going to be totally different. Great, bro. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Did you play any football? I appreciate it, Crazy. And yes, I did play football, brother. I did. Played safety in college. Also played a little baseball too. So just all in all, love sports, love MMA as well. But my background's definitely in the big three. Cheddarhead, I got a question for you. How do you feel about Tulane and James Madison getting in the playoffs? Do you think it only should have been one of them? Because, with the rules, one of them had to get in. But would you have taken Notre Dame, Texas, or Vandy instead of one of those two teams? Damn, supposed to be 35-mile-an-hour winds in Chicago tonight? Bro, that's awful. That's awful. The wind in Chicago is way too real, dog. That is why it's called a windy city. And that cold up there is different, dog. I'm not built for that. The little bit of time I spent in Chicago, I had decent weather. I could not imagine like the winter up there. That would break me, dog. Straight up. Time for a Miami loss. Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see. Both defenses have been playing well today, Robin. We are going to see. JMU within 20 of Oregon. I don't think JMU is going to be within 20. I think Oregon is just going to do them bad. I don't like Notre Dame. They always got a cupcake. Cheddarhead, bro, there's a reason I rock with you, dog. I wholeheartedly agree with that comment, 1,000%. This right here, that comment right there, bro, wholeheartedly agree with. Like, they need to join a conference, dude, for real. Because the schedule they have where they play like Army, Navy, Air Force every year, like, I just can't get behind that. Let's see. James Madison and Tulane losses would be great, too. Texas and Vandy would have been better game. 1,000%, Cheddarhead. 1,000%. Marcel Reed thinking he's Johnny Manziel is delusional, bro. Thinking he can play like him doesn't work for him. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. Johnny Manziel was 1 of 1. 1 of 1. Go Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and Oregon. Solid picks right there. Solid picks. That's actually my 3 picks in those 3 games. Like this A&M Miami game, it feels like A&M's the better game, but they just can't get on the board. I had Oklahoma beating weak Bama. Well, you would have been wrong, Robin. You would have been wrong. Hey, say what you want about Bama, but all I'm going to say is they got the best wins in America. Might have some ugly losses as well, but they got the best wins. Because the win at Georgia, that's the best win in college football. And then another top 10 win on the road at Oklahoma. Bro, it's the only team in America with 2 top 10 wins on the road. Only team in America. So say what you want about Bama. You can call them weak all you want, but when they show up, they can play with anybody. But they just don't always show up. But I get it, though. I get it. But hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I was like, bro, Bama did not deserve to be in here. Then they lost to Georgia by blowout. But you gotta understand the context in the Georgia game. Bama had 9 starters out of that game. 9. And then already had a win over Georgia in Athens. You gotta take that game with the context, And we saw that last night. Because the team that came back from being down 17-0 last night, that wasn't the same team that played Georgia. Yeah, UGA will beat everyone except Ohio State. I think Georgia and Ohio State for me are the top 2 teams in my opinion. Even though Indiana just beat Ohio State. Motivation got Georgia beating Ohio State. Okay. Is Nick Saban coming back? Nah, bro. Nick Saban ain't coming back, man. Nick Saban living a good life now. Miss Terry got him at home. He get to travel, go to all these games, and he can watch all the film he want. He ain't got to recruit nobody. Nick Saban's done, bro. He living a good life now. You see him out on the lake. Nick Saban living good now. Ohio State's overhyped. Jeremiah and their offensive line are in charge. I don't know, bro. Jeremiah Smith is a beast. And you also gotta remember, Ohio State did lose to Michigan and then just went on a tear in the playoffs last year. So I'm not putting too much stock into the Indiana loss, if I'm being honest. I'm not putting, because they already knew they were in the playoffs. They already knew they were getting a bye. So I didn't really put much into that. UGA, Ohio State, and Indiana are the best three. For sure. But I will say this, though. I think Bama might give Indiana a better game than what everybody think. He'll be living better when Michigan offering $50 million. Cheddarhead. Hey, if Michigan was smart, they would do it. They would do it. Because for $50 million, he'd consider it at that point. He'd have to. Oh, you mean that carrying the team? I got you. Money does talk. Cheddarhead. You ain't wrong. But the person you got to convince is Miss Terry. It ain't going to be Saban, because Saban always going to want to coach. But if Miss Terry, if you get her to sign off, he would come back. But I think Miss Terry likes the retirement life now. And Miss Terry definitely wears the pants in the house. Cheddarhead, did you see that video on Nick Saban's birthday? He was like in a recliner at the crib and they were recording. They brought a birthday present up and he was like he had his feet propped up and he was trying to sit down. Miss Terry was like, sit up. Nick Saban got uptight real quick, dog. Just because they were locked in doesn't mean Ohio State should lose to Indiana Big Ten. That's true. But all I'm saying is that game isn't the same when you already know you got to buy into the playoffs. Like, you already going to be in the top 4. But, hey, we're going to find out, though. We are going to find out, Robin. That's the beauty of it. We are going to find out. Ryan Williams ball dropping needs to be studied. Motivation. Bro, don't even get me started on that, dog. Don't even get me started on that. And it's been all year, too. All year he's been having all these drops. I think he leads the nation in drops this year. Nick Saban dynasty is over at Bama. It is. I've definitely come to terms with that. The dynasty's definitely over, but Bama's not going away. Bama is not going away, Robin. However much you don't like it, Bama ain't going away. The Eagles playing the Skins now. Yeah, but they don't have Daniel, so the Skins are kind of, they're pretty much just going through the motions at this point. And the Eagles haven't been playing well either. I know Jalen Hurts hasn't been playing too well at all this year. And then Robin, just to think about this, I think Kalen DeBoer is like 8-2 against top 10 teams. So still recruiting at a high level. DeBoer sucks. I hear you, but DeBoer is a top 10 coach in college football. But yet he sucks. Explain that to me, Robin. Or do you not think he's a top 10 coach? Because DeBoer is a top 10 coach in college football right now. Top 10. That's why Michigan wants to get him from Alabama. You really could say DeBoer is probably like maybe around the 5 mark. Because I think the top 3 is very easy. I got Kirby Smart 1. Cignetti and Ryan Day are probably like 2 and 3 for me. And then after that, that's when it gets interesting. How does DeBoer exactly? That's what I want to know. Like people, you can't compare DeBoer to Nick Saban, man. Nick Saban is the greatest to ever do it. He was good at Washington, but you're talking about Alabama. The standard is different. I get that, but Robin, you got to realize Nick Saban played for the SEC championship his second year at Bama. Kalen DeBoer did as well. No different. I hear you. It's a brand name college, 100%. But if you look at the numbers, Kalen DeBoer's numbers are better in 2 years than Nick Saban's were in 2 years, his first 2 years at Alabama. So what's your rebuttal to that, Robin? What you got for that? Because Nick Saban went 7-5 his first year at Alabama. Kalen DeBoer went 9-3, 9-4, and then is 10-3 this year, or 11-3. So I mean, hey, I hear you, but the numbers tell a different story. And he was good at Fresno State. Exactly, Cheddarhead. Exactly. And the recruit money is all going to Marcel and then the actual team. We got offensive linemen not protecting their man, and the defense ain't doing their job. Motivation. Hey, the defense for A&M has played well today, bro. Miami's only got like 69 yards. Well, I think it's like 69 yards total offense. Like the defense been playing well today for A&M. Reed's been kind of inaccurate too, though. I bet the Raiders pick Carson Beck first round. All right, here we go. Start of the second half. Bama got into the playoffs after 3 losses. That tells you how much money is going into Bama. Bama was in the playoffs with 2 losses. They went 10-2 in the regular season. That's how they got into the playoffs. They beat Georgia, beat Missouri, beat Tennessee, all back-to-back. 4 ranked wins in a row. I think it was the first SEC team to ever do that, I think. Why did they still go to they still went to the playoffs? Because they finished ranked the number 1 team in the SEC in the regular season. They went 10-2. That's why they're in the playoffs. If you finish in the top 2 in the SEC, Robin, you are going into the playoffs. 14-yard gain on first down by Miami. They weren't any good. Well, apparently they were good enough to beat the number 3 team in America. I'm just saying. Oh, there we go, Miami. Okay, Miami. All right, Robin, I got a question for you. Who had a better win in the regular season than Alabama? What team and what win? Do we not want the best teams in the play? Cheddarhead, that's got to be what it is. Dog. But Robin, tell me, who had a better win during the regular season? I got to hear this, and I give you some time to come up with whatever win you want. What win was a better win than beating Georgia on the road during the regular season? Yeah, I don't like that call. Okay, look at me. I'm A&M. I just beat South Carolina, getting a comeback win, which shouldn't have been allowed by the defense. They were an undefeated team, letting another team get over 20, but they won by 1. Hey, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Win. A lot of times it don't matter how it looks. Oh, nice slant. Nice slant right there. Strong hands on that catch, too. Even Bama fans say they didn't deserve to go. And that's fine. But Bama fans ain't on the playoff committee. And I mean, after the Georgia game, I was saying the same exact thing. But I mean, going into the SEC championship, I already knew they were in. Like, you're not going to get penalized for going to the SEC championship. Like, that ain't going to happen. Big run. Okay, down at the 10. Okay, Miami. Came out of halftime with some attitude. I see it. After that terrible SEC game, I'm surprised they let Bama was already in. Bama was already in. Winning don't matter. Performance matters more in the long run. Okay, what do you give me an example of that? I get that the committee was paid by Bama to get in. Yeah, because we definitely have evidence of that, right?
More faith in to win multiple.
You just gotta realize the Big Ten and SEC are gonna get the majority of teams into the playoffs. That's what it's gonna be every single year. Because those two conferences bring eyeballs to the game. So the Big Ten and SEC are gonna get more teams in. It just is what it is. I would rather have Alabama in a non-conference. Notre Dame. I got no problems with that either. Motivation. No problems. Yeah, but Bama sucks, guy. I mean, that's fine, but they're in the playoffs. And they won last night. So yes, they do suck, but they do have a playoff win. Vicious KO. I missed it. Let me. Oh my God. Where's the ref at? Yo, buddy don't know where he at, man. Oh, goodness. Those conferences also have the best teams and the toughest schedules. Chat ahead, man. Hey, just preach, dog. You preaching in here, dog. You are preaching. So, Robin, do tell. Give me your 12 teams. Give me your 12 teams that should have been in the playoff. Yes, I remember, Robin. I remember. So give me your 12 teams. This should be interesting right here, Robin. I definitely want your 12 teams that should have been in. I got to hear this. Oof. I'm very curious to see this. Don't you say Notre Dame, Robin. Hey, motivation. I'm with you, dog. I am with you. Because every team, all the teams that like were on the cusp of not getting in, they all got issues. All of them. Michigan should be in it. Nah, I don't know about that now, Minnie. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You sound like my boy Grimy. Nah, I'm playing. They suck. Go. Hey, well played, Minivan Dad. Well played. I like that. Well played. I like that. Well played. All right, here we go. First and goal for Miami from the 10. All right, they're going direct snap to Malachi Tony. About a 3-yard gain. Motivation. He was saying he was joking, bro. He was joking. He said, "Nah, I'm playing. Go Bucks." He was joking. He was definitely joking. Motivation. Yo, and if you're watching me on a different platform, if you could come on over to Crossover MMA and give me a sub. I would greatly appreciate it. Because I definitely I mainly do MMA content, but I also do other sports, as you see. That's a terrible throw from Carson Beck right there. It's a big 3rd and goal right here for Adam. You got to hold them to 3 right here because as we've seen, points are coming at a premium in this game. Where did Robin go? Robin, I still need your top 12. I'm not going to forget, Robin. All right, 3rd down, then go from the 7, 3-by-1 into the boundary. What we do? Beck takes off. Down at about the 3. You got to take the points, Miami. What are they doing? Yeah, they're taking the points. Good decision. You can't go for this right here. Yeah, you got to take the points, Cheddarhead. You got to take the points. Robin, you being very exactly motivation. You can say a team suck, but who your 12? I got to hear it. All right, let's see if Buddy can make this chip shot right here.
Really good screen there.
All right, field goal's good. 3-0. 3-0 Miami.
Gets the ball out quick. Just a little too casual.
All right, so Robin goes number 1, Ohio State, number 2, Indiana. Hold up. Didn't Indiana just beat Ohio State? That's it? No, I need your 12. I need your top 12. Now, I can respect them being your top 3. But you got Ohio State over Indiana after Indiana just beat Ohio State? Robin, I think you just lost all credibility right there. Texas Tech sucks. Okay. As a Buckeye fan, I would rather face Miami than A&M. Marcel Reed is scary. Minivan Dad, I think y'all beat both teams, honestly. This man just rage bait. Don't fall for it. Hey, I don't mind. I got time. That's what I'm here for. I got you with a fight. Minivan Dad, I appreciate it. Big time. I appreciate it big time. I don't know if you're a fight fan at all, but I definitely, as you see, I cover college football, the NBA, NFL. So I definitely get a little, as in the name, crossover. So I definitely enjoy the other sports as well. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I really thought Oklahoma would win yesterday. I can tell, Robin. I can tell. I ain't gonna lie. I thought OU was gonna win too, especially when they went up 17-0 and people were starting to text my phone and the watch party was getting all quiet. And then 24 unanswered. Tulane and James Madison. No way Tulane's ranked the number 11 team in the country. No way. Indiana, Georgia, Ohio State, Texas Tech in that order. Motivation. I agree with that 100%. I like that. I like that right there. So after the 4, who else you got motivation? Give me 5 to 12. Minivan Dad, are you into combat sports at all? If not, make sure you keep on coming back here, brother. I do watch alongs for fights as well and talk that. So maybe I can get you. If you're not, maybe I can get you into some combat sports. Motivation, truth. You said pretty much what I said though. Well, yeah, the top 4 is very easy. But once you go from 5 to 12, that's when it gets dicey. Yeah, Marcel Reed is just slippery in space, man. He's one of them dudes can go in the shower and not get wet, man. Dude just elusive. A little speed option right here. Concepcion, they finally get him the ball. That's a big collision with that safety right there, though. I got no issues with the teams. I just didn't like the order of the top 4 because it makes a difference. Yeah, like you can't have Ohio State over Indiana. Off subject, was you happy to see Paul get beat down? 1,000% I was happy to see him get knocked out. 100%. I at the watch party I was at, as soon as the Bama OU game went off, we put the fight on, so we got to see the vast majority of it. I had it going on my phone towards the end of the Bama game, so I was watching both at the same time. Hey, but I got respect for Jake Paul to getting in there with Anthony Joshua, though, because it takes a lot to get in there with a heavyweight former champion. Like, he definitely earned a lot of respect last night because that was different getting in there with a real boxer in his prime. Like, he definitely got some respect last night, even though the performance, like he was, on his bike a whole lot, going down a lot. I didn't like that part of it, but was fighting a dude that was much bigger than him. Like, I get it. Worst fight I've seen in my life. Motivation. I thought the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was probably the worst one I've seen. That was painful to watch. I saw more wrestling than boxing. Hey, you ain't wrong at all. Oh, they taking him to the locker room. That might be shoulder then, like separated shoulder, collarbone, something like that. Yeah, Jake Paul, last night, he was just realizing, man, Anthony Josh could just eat his best shots. And Anthony Josh was putting that pressure on him, too, and just wearing him down. And he looked so tired, too. Brother was trying to do a double or high crotch Joshua. I saw that knee position. Motivation. Hey, ball, dog. Ball, brother. I saw his surgery aftermath, all the reconstruction. How can it not affect him forever? Oh, it definitely will. I saw his teeth look like he might have either broken his jaw or is fractured like some teeth, one of the two. That's got to be grounding. Hugging bros. Yeah, he did a lot of that. He was trying to survive by any way he could. That's why he was doing all that hugging last night. That's got to be intentional grounding. Yeah, that's definitely intentional grounding. Ball didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage right there. Motivation, no ball, bro. I see you. He got titanium plates and they pulled all the. Sheesh. Bro, that sucks. I know that sucks. Well, that's what happened when you're trying to bulk up so much weight and it's just fat. Yeah, it gets like that, man. Because that size difference was crazy. Crazy. Wasn't he at 180? I think he was somewhere around there. But Anthony Joshua was like 240, 250. So the size difference was crazy in that fight. This is an impossible spot right here. 3rd and 17. I don't think you got to play in the playbook for 3rd and 17. It's probably going to be a check now. Just take what you can get, or might even run the ball. All right. Oh, and there's the pick. That's what you can't have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Miami. The reach difference was crazy. Yes, it was, brother. Yes, it was. Anthony Joshua be looking like he was coming from 285. Yeah, he's just a big dude, man. He's 6'5". And I mean, got all that muscle mass. Like, Anthony Joshua was not a small dude at all. While Jake was barely making weight to be considered a heavyweight. Yeah, it's different, man. It's a weight division for a reason. Because I'm not a small guy. Anthony Joshua bigger than me. That's a bad throw right there by Marcel Reed. Uh-oh, they got Michael Irvin on the sideline. Hey, I got to be honest. I love me some Michael Irvin, dog. The playmaker, I fucking love the intensity Michael Irvin walks around with day to day. Got to be. Oh, reverse pass. Carson Beck, nobody's open. He takes off and slide. Good decision by Carson Beck right there. Good decision by Carson Beck. I would like Paul just to cut down to where he was before, maybe more. Yeah, for sure, bro. Heavyweight was crazy. Might be time for bro to join WWE with his bro. That's not a bad. That wouldn't be a bad move at all. Can make good money there, not take the same type of damage, and it's not real fighting. A&M's got to hold him to 3 right here. They cannot give up a touchdown. Got to hold him to 3. 3rd and 7. Can't do anything dumb right here, Carson Beck. Here comes a blitz. They bringing pressure again. They might be getting out of it, though. Nah, they still bring it. Oh, nice breakup right there. Michael Irvin hit the crack pipe 30 years ago and is still feeling it. Cheddar. Hey, Cheddarhead, you spot on, dog. Hey, the intensity that brother lives his life with, dog, man. Can you imagine if like that was your intensity you had in everything you did in life, bro? Michael Irvin is amazing, dog. The playmaker is one of one, dog. All right, here we go. Field goal attempt. And, oh, he hit the upright. Bro, this game is crazy. The special teams of this game, like, it would be hilarious to see this game end with a 3-0 finish. This is wild. Yeah, I think both teams are going to stop trying to kick field goals the rest of the game. Off the upright. Doink. Doink. Man, all these missed field goals. I hope this doesn't end in a 3-0 finish. Because if it's gonna be this close, at least go to overtime or something. But A&M might not even try and attempt any more field goals. Like as a coach, that's got to be a nightmare when you're in a close game like this and your kickers already missed multiple kicks. Like, what do? You know what I mean? Like you literally got to handle every third down like 4 down territory pretty much. If you're in like fringe field goal range or field goal range. I wish vegetable companies had commercials instead of cheesy gordita crunch. Yeah, hopefully, man, we can clean up this whole the whole diet situation over here. Imagine all the Notre Dame fans if this finishes 3-0. Hey, Notre Dame had their chance against Miami, and they got beat, you know? Like, they literally lost to both of these teams. Notre Dame fans can't say anything because both these teams beat them. That would be my rebuttal to Notre Dame fans talking shit about this game. You lost to both these teams. All you had to do was beat one of them, and you would have been in the playoff. The two biggest games of the season, they lost. I'm calling it they go to overtime. All right, motivation. That'll definitely be perfect for this game. Yeah, so it's gonna go to overtime, and what's probably gonna happen is somebody's gonna miss a field goal in overtime to lose. They had their chance on Texas A&M. Exactly, they lost to both of them. They lost to Miami and Texas A&M. All they had to do was win one of those games. One of those games. Combined, these dudes are 1 of 5 on field goals today. 1 for 5. But that's not going to stop Notre Dame fans from crying about, 100%. 100%. Like, I totally get them crying about it. I got a homie that's he went to Notre Dame, huge Notre Dame fan. I ain't even talk trash to him because I know he hurting. So I might talk a little trash to him after this game though. Notre Dame is the type of team to stop playing when they get tagged. They're the team to take their ball and go home. Like everybody gets together playing the PlayStation, they get beat, and they just unhook the PlayStation like, nope, I'm going home. Nobody playing no more. That's definitely Notre Dame. Good run by A&M. It's going to be a 3rd and about 2, 3rd and 1. Join the Thank you. Notre Dame needs to join the conference. I love Michael Irvin's energy. How can you not love Michael Irvin's energy, dog? Like when Michael Irvin be on TV and I just see that energy, I'm like, man, bro, I can only imagine like being in the room with him, dog. 3rd and 1. Let's see what we got right here. First down. He's hurt. Running back from A&M's hurt. Notre Dame should join the Big Ten. That's what I think too. Because I mean, if they go to the Big Ten, they still get to keep. You get the Notre Dame Michigan rivalry back. Notre Dame Indiana can be a rivalry. Both teams in Indiana. They still can play USC. They're in the Big Ten. That's a rivalry game right there. And then they can play Stanford in the non-con. They can keep that rivalry. And they got to give up playing Army, Navy, and Air Force every year. Like, that ain't going to cut it for real. Yo, these defenses are just playing out of their minds today, playing so well. Second and long. Take off, Reed. Dumped it out into the flat to Conception. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. No penalty? Oh, wow. I'm surprised that wasn't called. Nah, they easy. Yeah, they take the easy way out with the ACC. 100%. They don't want that smoke in the Big Ten, dog, or the SEC. They don't want that smoke. Notre Dame versus BYU in the Religion Bowl. I love it, Maxwell. I love it. Hey, but BYU ain't, I mean, Notre Dame ain't showing up for that bowl game, though. All right, 3rd and 4. They get pressure. Wow, man. Great defense by Miami right there. Great defense. The decision not to play a bowl game is childish as fuck. I've never seen a team be this mad. Yeah, that was total BS in my opinion, motivation. 100%. Because, bro, like, think about it. You got dudes that are seniors that are never going to play football again. They missed out on a bowl game. You know what I mean? And then the young guys they got on the team, like that's 12 practices they get to get better. But I get it though with the transfer portal opening up and all of that. Religion Bowl would go hard. It would go hard if Notre Dame would show up and play though. BYU has Notre Dame in the Pop-Tart Bowl and Notre Dame backed out. Yeah, Notre Dame ain't doing the bowl game scene anymore. That would be an actually good game. Yeah, I would favor Notre Dame against BYU though. Because BYU's offense, they just look like they could not do anything in either game against Texas Tech. You bet on BYU? I wonder what the spread would be though, Cheddarhead. Like, what do you think the spread would be in a Notre Dame BYU matchup? These plays aren't working. Motivation, this ain't, Madden or college football on the PlayStation. Like, sometimes the defense calls the right defense and it defends the play you pick on offense sometimes. Like, there is a defense to defend everything. You know what I mean? They got moxie. Yeah, they got moxie and they're a little older too. Because, everybody go do the mission. So you got grown men over there with BYU. Should be a rule. You back out of a bowl, you don't qualify for a playoff the following year. Ooh, that would be interesting right there. Cheddarhead says probably BYU +7. I think it might be a little higher than +7. I think that would probably be like, I'd probably lean more like 9.5. I'm saying for offense, they ain't moving as much. Oh, I got you. My bad. I got you. Yo, shout out to all y'all in the chat in here rocking with me, enjoying the game, enjoying PFL. I really appreciate it. Big time. Y'all could be anywhere else watching, but I appreciate you being in here chopping it up. And I'll probably do some more of the college football playoff games going forward. I just got to look at the calendar and see where they all fall and see if I'm going to be able to do them, because I know some of them I might be at like watch parties and stuff, but I'm going to try and keep this going through the national championship game. We'll see if I can stick to it though. All right, here we go. Yo, Miami getting the running game going on in the second half, though. That's the big difference in the game. This running game starting to get going. Let me pull these stats up real quick. Yeah, they're at 81 yards rushing now. I think in the first half, they definitely did not have that. Yo, this is what Cristobal likes right here. He wants to run the rock, control the line of scrimmage. Man, this dude averaging 8.6 yards a carry. All right, about a 1 yard gain right there on first down. I want pure chaos for the playoff. JMU over Oregon, no matter how unrealistic it is. Hey, I got no problems with it. I got no problems with one chaos. 61 on Miami supposed to go. Is that the right or left tackle? Cheddarhead? Like, I think I know exactly who you're talking about. He's either right or left tackle. I can't remember which. Or do they switch? You know what? Because I know some teams like have strong tackles and like weak tackles, and like they'll flip-flop them depending on the play. I can't remember what team or teams do that. It's a couple of teams that do that. Right tackle? Okay, cool. Cheddarhead, you know what I'm talking about? Like the teams that have like tackle and the guards like switch sides depending on the play. Do you know what team it is that does that? I can't think of it right now, but I know there's at least one team that does it. Moss going into the locker room. That ain't good. I don't know, but I don't like that. I don't like it either. I think it's very weird, but I can't remember the team, but there is a team that does it. I can't remember who it is that does it, though. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. See what we got. Blitz. Little screen into the boundary. About like a quick, short, little 3-4 yard game. Hard to get comfortable when you move them right. Yeah, and then on top of it, man, switching sides and like it switches your footwork up, which step you go with first. And to me, it just seems like it would make it way more complicated as an offensive lineman. Because now you got another hand down in the dirt. It changes your footwork all the way up. The real playoff game was a Big Ten championship. Motivation, I don't even think that was a real game. I don't think either team really like wanted to show everything they got in the Big Ten just because they knew like both teams were in the playoff. Are they going for it right here? 4th and 2? Yeah, they're punting it. Yeah, they're punting it off. Oh, they're going to take a delayed game and then punt it off. I wouldn't use the timeout. Take the delayed game and then punt it off. If I was Elko, though, I wouldn't bag them up 5. If a tackle can dominate both sides, should be a high draft pick. Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, you're making his job exponentially harder. You know what I mean? Like it's already hard enough to dominate from one side of the ball. on the line of scrimmage. And now you gotta be able to do everything from the other side with the same plays. And you got to think about your footwork, where you got to be, depending on the alignment of the front. Like, it makes your job so much tougher. So much tougher. All right, we got about an hour and 4 minutes away from kickoff of Tulane Ole Miss. Wouldn't work in the NFL? Absolutely not. That wouldn't work in the NFL. Absolutely not. Like, I remember back in the day where like left tackle was a big thing, but I feel like right tackle now has gotten more important because you're starting to see more and more pass rushers on that side now. So right tackles are being much more important on offensive line in the NFL now. Oh, Bain with the sack. My nephews go nuts when they saw Trinidad Chambliss on screen. Yeah, Trinidad Chambliss can ball. I just know Ohio will have this game already up. Hey, both these defenses, though, came to play today.
Frazier and Willis Reed and Red Holtzman are saying, really? We're going to celebrate this stupid thing? This inauthentic creation?
That's the end of the third. Still 3-0. Still 3-0. I definitely thought we would have more points in this game. Matter of fact, let me see what this poll looking like. Oh, it's 50-50. We got dead even in the chat. Okay. 6 votes apiece. I'm going to have to wait until it gets untied, and then I'll end the poll since the fourth quarter. Right tackle's evolving because offense is? Yeah, definitely that. I like this score, 3-0. They brought the defense, not the offense. Yeah, for sure. 100%. 100%. All right, nothing going on in PFL. It's going to be an interesting fourth quarter right here. Let me pull these stats up again real quick so I can get a better understanding. Team stats. All right, let's see. Miami is 2 of 11 on third down. A&M is 4 of 11, even though they started 3 of 4. Miami has 165 yards of total offense. Texas A&M has 189 yards of total offense. Like, the defenses are just balling out. And A&M has 2 turnovers. I'm trying to think of a penalty or a scenario where a team can lose a point. The only way something like that can happen, Matthew, is if like one team scores and then there's a penalty on the play, it just takes the points off the board. Let's see if the poll is, man, the poll is still tied. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you could give the stream a like, I would really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Let's see. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Put up or shut up time. Matcher wants to see A&M get -1. Yeah, he does, Cheddarhead. Marcel Reed. Ooh, threaded the needle. Nice throw right there. That's a nice game. It's going to be third and manageable now. I know a lot of people parlays are hit if they bet on the spread. Yeah, because it's been no points in this one, man. The field goal kickers, I don't know what's been going on today. 3rd and 3 right here. First down. Nice completion right there. Nice completion. Here we go. A&M's on the move. Here we go. Going a little up tempo as well. Why is the referee on the ball? They didn't substitute. Now get out of bounds. They got mine screwed. I'm sorry to hear that, Myrtle. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Big plays, no points. Yeah, the defensive struggle, man. It's a different type of ball game. It magnifies every play, Maxwell. Like, that's why these missed field goals are so big, because the defense is just being so stout. Jet sweep, Concepcion, about a 2-3 yard game. Third and 5. Formation into the boundary. They're in the middle of the field. Oh, they went with a little bubble screen. Oh, they picked up the first down. That was a tough little run right there on that screen. Carson Beck makes $4 million this year, estimating his NIL from Miami. He has 80 yards passing through 3 quarters. Hey, motivation. And I think if you ask any Miami fan, the fact they are here in the league, that's a good investment. Especially if they win, it's worth it. Does Bernard have catch of the year? 100%. That catch was crazy last night. That catch was really good. I don't know if anybody in the chat didn't see it, but that catch Jeremy Bernard had last night was unreal. Caught it behind the dude's head. It was like the pro throw catch from years ago. All right, fake the jet sweep. Just get it down to the flat, get some yards, get out of bounds. It's a nice little drive from A&M right here. You got to keep it going. Big third down, 3rd and 3. And they're going back with formation to the boundary. Nah. Okay, they motioned a 3-by-1 to the field. Oh, that'll be a first down. Offsides from Miami. That's a free first down. I like that. The CPR, I like that. That's good. I like that. That's good. Play action. Take off, read. Oh, is that a catch? Where's the replay? Is that a catch? It looks like it was a catch. I got to see the replay if he got his hands underneath. Yeah, they're going to stop and review it. Yeah, we got to see the review on this one. That was a close. It's a close one right here. What you think, chat? You think it's a catch or no catch? Man, the poll is still 50-50. Let's see. Ooh, I'm going to say no catch. It looked like the ball moved. I'm going to say no catch. I think the ball hit the ground and moved. Just an inaccurate throw by Marcel Reed right there, Cheddarhead. You know? Like you on the road, he's on the run. I mean, he's wide open, bro. You just got to put it on his body. You know what I mean? Give him a chance right there. But yeah, I think they're gonna overturn this one to an incomplete pass. Let's see. Man, Carson Beck has 80 yards passing. 12 of 19 for 80 yards. That's wild. Does this game go to overtime or is it end in regulation? That's the question at this point. Make up for that ball he missed wide open on his knees. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the replay booth does with this one. This is a big call. Because wasn't it third down? I think it was third down. It's second down. Man, these commercials, though, seem like they take forever on college football. Look like we got just some wrestling going on in PFL right now. Who wants to win this game? It's looking like nobody wants to win. Somebody got to get in the end zone. Here we go. Yep, overturned, no catch. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Comes a blitz. Oh, that's a bad throw right there. I'd be mad as fuck if I was an A&M fan. They're losing at home. They got home field advantage, but it just seems to just balance it both ways. This might be a rundown right here, 3rd and 10, because it's 4-down territory. They're definitely going for it on 4th down. So you might have to run this to pick up some yards to make the 3rd down more manageable because you have an incomplete pass and it's 4th and long. Here we go, 3rd and 10. They're playing coverage, rush 4, drop 7. Oh, nice completion right there. That's a first down. That's a first down. That's a big time play right there. Big time throw by Marcel Reed. I'm getting ready to watch my Bears. Last week I had a shout match because I supported Shadur. Also, have you checked out the QB for James Madison? He can ball. 12-1 Carson Beck is overrated. Is the James Madison quarterback or the Tulane quarterback the old BYU quarterback? You know what? I think the old BYU quarterback said Tulane. I don't know the James Madison quarterback. I don't know him. But I know Tulane's guy is Retzlaff, is the guy that got kicked out of BYU for the honor code violation. Yeah, I think this is a first down right here. Reviewing this spot right here. I think this call is gonna stand on the field. I don't think they're gonna change this. Let me see. Yeah, that's gonna stand right there. I think Ohio State is winning this game. Oh, you're saying Ohio State beats the winner? Yeah, I would think that too. All right, here we go. Rooting on the field stands. The James Madison. I see you, Clyde. Clyde, you in Houston? Let me know if you in the H. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Completion. First down, A&M. The James Madison quarterback is similar to Vince Young. Really? Okay. Okay, that'll get my attention right there, Clyde. Okay. Vince Young? That's a big time name right there. A touchdown right here, it would be so huge. So huge. But yeah, I don't think either one of these teams beats Ohio State, though. Got an injured player. Got to bring the card out. Because this dude been down for a while. Hope Buddy's okay. Hope it's nothing too serious. Let me check out PFL. Looking like nothing really going on in PFL right now. Ooh, okay. All right, now they're trying to get after it a little bit. But they're trying to get a single. Nice takedown defense. I swear these commercials are so long in college football. Like, I know they gotta, pay the light bill, but geez, these commercials are so long. Oh, takedown in PFL. Got his back. Got no hooks in, though. Geez, still another commercial? Yeah, looks like Buddy might be stuck here on the bottom. He can't do anything. Come on. Taking forever. That's like putting Dale Earnhardt in a Ford Pinto. All right, here we go. Finally. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 19. All right, here we go. Oh, sack right there by Miami. I relocated back from Houston to Chicago. My daughter lives in Cypress, Texas. My ex lives on Beach Nut, and my line brother lives in Katy. Last night, spoke to my frat brother. He lives off Fonnery. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I know all about the age, bro. Was over by like Upper Kirby, River Oaks area. So like in the middle of the city. All right, 2nd and 13 right here. Run play from A&M. So it's going to make it about 3rd and like 7. Clyde, what's that weather like up there? I know it's got to be super cold up in Chicago. Question, chat. If they don't pick up, if A&M doesn't pick up this 3rd down, do you kick the field goal or do you go for it? You've already missed kicks today. What do you do? I think this 4-down territory, how the kicker's been kicking. Oh, incomplete pass. Oh, no. Decision time now, 4th and 8. I think you got to – it's tough. They're kicking it. They're kicking it. 41. That ain't too bad. I know the wind chill is probably rough up there, though. All right, here we go. Field goal time. Does he make it? And he drills it. There we go. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. There we go.
One timeout remaining now. And a goal again in the open field.
There we go.
This will be 6 and perhaps.
Yeah, so the crowd about to be into it more now. Cheddarhead says, "Let the punter kick it." No, it's warm. Yeah, hey, for Chicago, I know that is warm. 41 in December. That's very warm up there. Let the punter kick it. That's classic right there, Cheddarhead. Classic. These last few minutes are going to go by at a snail's pace with these commercials. Sheesh. Freaking 8 minutes left in the game. Who all said that this game's going to overtime? I know I said it kind of early. I think somebody else said it's going to go to overtime too. If this game goes to overtime, I think A&M will win it because the Miami kicker, that dude's missed like what, 3 kicks today? 4 kicks? I don't think he wants to kick anymore. Man, these freaking commercials. I feel like these commercials are longer than Super Bowl commercials. There's only been 2 scores this game. That's why these commercial breaks are like 10 minutes. Bro, it's rough, man. Like for real. It's like as soon as the game gets going, man, it's like super long commercial, break from the action. Like, come on. Jeez. And it's like extended, long commercials too, Cheddarhead. Back to the game. All right, here we go. And we're going to get another commercial after the kickoff, too. All right, here we go. Man, that freaking stadium is massive. Kyle Field is massive. All right, here we go. Fair catch. All right, here we go. What you got, Miami? All right, so we got to re-kick it off. Offsides on the kickoff. This is taking forever. Let's see if we get a return. Man, he still got it in the end zone. Here we go. How you going to respond, Miami? I feel like they need to take a deep shot at some point. Like he's got 12 completions for 80 yards. You got to throw the ball down the field at some point. You got to loosen this defense up. You got to give them a reason to bag up. See what we got. Oh, nice run. Yo, this run game from Miami didn't got going in the second half. They need to stick with this. Like they are gashing A&M, especially on first down. Fletcher's a beat. Yes, sir, Chatterhead. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Let's see. Play action. Oh, fumble. Oh, A&M's got it. Oh, man, that's huge. That is huge. Malachi Tony with the fumble. Wow. Momentum swing right there. Yo, if I'm A&M, I'm taking a shot first play. Play action, I'm taking a shot. First play right here. Play action, taking a shot deep right here. And they're around midfield. It's the green area. Yeah. I'm taking a shot first play. Play action, throwing it up top. That's a huge turnover right there. All right, here we go. They got one deep safety, and they just hand it off. No game. Like, come on, man. You got to take a shot. All right, let's see what we got here from A&M. Read. Ooh, right at the first. Ooh, right. That might be enough. The offensive lineman came and cleaned it up, and they fell forward. That might be a first down right there. That's going to be a first. Nowhere to go. It's a sack. Man, that stadium is massive. All right, second and long right here. Formation into the boundary. Marcel Reed. Man, that safety got drilled by that offensive lineman. All right, third down. It's a big third down right here. Big third down. Because they're out of field goal range right here. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Marcel Reed's legs got to be a factor right here. Oh, and Miami gets the sack. Reuben Bain. That's going to be a flag on A&M, illegal use of hands to the face, I think, on A&M. And they'll decline it, make it 4th down with the sack. Yep. Fourth down. Yep, hands to the face. Decline it, 4th down. Good defense by Miami. They're out of field goal range, too. Can't go for it, right? You got to punt this off, A&M. Oh, wow, they're going for it on 4th and 9? 4th and 9? Oh, I don't know about this one. Like, try and draw them off sides and then just take the delay and punt the ball off. I don't know if you want to go for it right here and give them this field position. Yeah, I don't think they're going to snap the ball. Yeah, they're just taking delay. Yeah, that would have been a wild call right there by Mike Elko. Wow, the turnover by Miami leads to no points. Yeah, this game got to go to overtime. Because it just doesn't seem like any offense can string anything together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good tackle. Do you see the necklace on the ball boy for A&M? Did anybody else see those 2 necklaces he got on? Sheesh. That's how the ball boy's doing it down there? All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Miami. What you going to do? Oh, gashed him. Uh-oh. 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 He might get through there. Wow. Wow, what a run, bro. Wow, what a run. Wow. Wow, what a run. That's what you needed, bro. This run game from Miami has come alive in the second half. Wow, bro, just gashed them. Who get what gap is it? It's the A gap. Oh, man, just gashed him, and he hit it going 100 miles an hour, too. Man, what a run. That's huge right there. You got to hold him to a field goal attempt right here because you know with their kicker, man, it ain't automatic. Yeah, they just going to keep running the ball right here. Get this dude on the Packers ASAP. I see you, Cheddarhead. Yeah, hey, Fletcher's a man, dog. Straight up. Clyde, Houston, my frat brother owns a combined club, restaurant, cigar lounge on Westheimer. Bro, I used to live off of Westheimer, dog. My other frat brother's wife taught Beyonce and LaToya Luckett. That's what's up, dog. Oh, another big run. Uh-oh. Yo, hey, Miami's starting to feel it now. Miami's starting to feel it. Oh, yeah. Fletcher's starting to lean on him now. LaToya's dad and I have worked. Yo, Clyde, that's what's up, dog. That's what's up. I was a big LaToya Luckett fan. Big LaToya Luckett fan. Even when she was in Destiny's Child, I was a big fan of LaToya Luckett. Yo, if A&M holds Miami to a field goal and this kicker misses another kick, bro, the kicker, he gonna be like somebody gonna need to watch him after the game, dog. Kicker shit, bro. Cheddarhead, you was in my brain. Literally, it popped up as soon as I said it. Kicker shit in his pants right now. Yeah, bro. Like, trust me, he does not want to come in and kick right now. He's like, y'all need to score a touchdown because I'm not trying to kick anymore. All I'm doing are kickoffs. I'm not kicking any more field goals. And we have another 2-minute commercial. Feels like 15 minutes. Was LaToya the short one? Nah, she wasn't the short one. LaToya Luckett was the light-skinned one in the very first edition of Destiny's Child. She was the other light-skinned girl. Real pretty, Maxwell. I think she ended up cutting her hair, though, if I remember correctly. She dated Slim Thug for a while. But yeah, I was a big LaToya Luckett fan. And then her and somebody else left the group. I can't remember which one. Mm-mm-mm. Come on, commercial break. Her dad and I sang in the male choir. I'm a baritone and he's a tenor. He and I would bring our daughters to. Bro, that's a phenomenal story, Clyde. That's what's up, bro. Man, bro, that's amazing to be so close to that. And then coming from a big musical family, that's what's up, man, for real. Respect. If you're a baritone, that means you got that deep voice over there, dog, sounding like Barry White over there, dog. I already know what you got going on. I know you was the man back in the day, Clyde. You can't fool me, dog. Yeah, she cut her hair. She adorns finger waves. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know if she ever let it grow back out because I hadn't seen her in a while on anything. But yeah, I was a huge LaToya Luckett fan back in the day. Oh yeah, Miami's about to take the air out of the ball. They about to just pound the rock right here. Just falling forward. Look at Michael Irvin over there. Michael Irvin on the ground on all fours right now. You gotta love that intensity from the playmaker, dog. Michael Irvin is a very special human being. Cheddar head right on cue, dog. Michael Irvin is amazing, dog. Like, if I was coaching at Miami, Michael Irvin would be all over my program, dog. I would have him at everything, dog. He would do the pregame pep talk speech before every game, dog. The playmaker. I fucking love Michael Irvin, dog. Cheddarhead, you ever see that interview Michael Irvin did where he was talking about the IANs? He said the Colombians, the Caucasians, the Italians. He was talking about the women when he was in the NFL. Bro, Michael Irvin is a national treasure, dog. I love Michael Irvin. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. I think they're going to run the ball again, man. I think you are running the ball on 2nd and 3rd down if you're Miami. You are not throwing the ball at all. If you throw the ball, you're an idiot. Another inside run. Yep. Another timeout from A&M. Yep. A&M takes another timeout. Like, how can you not love if you love football, how can you not love the intensity of Michael Irvin, dog? That video he did where he was talking about, I guess people were talking about how he didn't put up the numbers back in his day, but then he was saying how, like, I played when you had to play amongst pain. I had to go over middle and dudes was knocking you out. Bro, I love Michael Irvin, dog. Michael Irvin is amazing. If you haven't seen that interview, or know what I'm talking about, I highly suggest after this game you go watch it. You are literally going to be so entertained going to watch it, bro. Michael Irvin is amazing. Damn, he missed three of them field. Yes, bro. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Hey, this is gonna be tough, man. But you got to run the ball again right here, though. You got to run the ball again. You cannot put this in the air. Not with Carson Beck, because he'll throw it to the other team. You have got to run the ball. I'll run it right up the middle and kick another field goal. If he miss it, he miss it, bro. You can't put this ball in the air, man. Can't do it. You got to hand this ball off. Got to hand this ball off. Yep, gave it to Tony. Oh, touchdown. Touchdown. Uh-oh. We finally got in the end zone. Look at Michael Irvin. Look at the playmaker over there, baby. Michael Irvin over there, hype right now, dog. D'Amico Rhines, I met him at Bennigan somewhere by Rice University. He told me he wanted to become a member of Omega Psi Phi. I left it up to him. Yeah, D'Amico's a real one, dog. I love D'Amico. Look at Michael Irvin over there, dog. Michael Irvin going crazy on the sideline, man. Michael Irvin is amazing, dog. Oh, A&M, how you gonna respond? 10-3. What you gonna do, A&M? You gotta get a touchdown. Got a minute 44. Man, you got to feel good for him to get a chance to redeem himself right there. Malachi Tony. That boy is a good player, man. That's a true freshman. One of the most electric players in all America. Now, does A&M get it done? Do they drive the length of the field and score 7? That's the question. Let me know, chat. Does A&M get it done? Can they drive the length of the field with no timeouts, a minute 44, and get it done? Marcel Reed, we about to find out, player. We're about to find out. All right, get a touchback. All right, here we go, A&M. Miami about to shut the lights off. Hey, we gonna see Cheddarhead. We gonna see. Hey, I think Marcel Reed's legs gonna be key right here because these D linemen, if they don't substitute, they gonna get tired rushing the passer and chasing him around. You got to pick up the first down though. I feel like the Canes should have signed Roger Staubach for this. All right, here we go. All right, they're rushing 4. Ooh. Dumps it off to the running back. Oh, he can't get out of bounds. Oh, he did. He did get out of bounds. Okay. If I was a kicker, I would kick field goals from my own 20, punt the ball, and always pin them behind the 10-yard line. Matchual if it was that easy, brother. If only it were that easy. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. These pass rushers are going to get kind of tired after about 3-4 plays now. First down, Concepcion. You got to get back on the ball. Got to get back on the ball. Might be holding. What's this penalty going to be? Oh, that's 15 yards, roughing the passer. That's huge. Man, that's tough right there. Where's the replay? I think it's contact to the head. I think that's what it is. All right, so now the ball's at midfield. All right, here we go. What you got, Marcel Reed? What you gonna do, kid? Big time players make big time plays in big time games. What you got? Oh, that almost was an interception. First down by A&M, though. First down, A&M. What you got? Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get the play in. Get the play in. All right, here we go. Miami rush 3. Marcel Reed takes off. He's a little short, though. He's a little short. He's a little short. A little short. Clock gonna keep running. Gotta down it. Nah, you got time. Call a play. Call a play. Snap it. Snap it. Yeah, there's no more pass rush now. Out route. Oh, he dropped it. Good D. All right, 3rd and 1 right here. Richmond, Texas, Spencer Tillman and I met for an event for our daughter's warm-up. Bro, Clyde, dog. You got the storage, bro. And the network. All right, inside zone, first down for A&M. Got to get on the ball. Got to get on the ball. Got to get set because the clock going to reset. Once the change reset. Come on, keep going. Get a snap. Step up. Oh, crossing route to Craver. No, that's Concepcion. My bad. All right. Down to the 5. Here we go. Cheddarhead, you know how it is, man. End of the game, all of a sudden stuff starts working, man. That wasn't working the whole game, dog. You already know, Cheddarhead. Hey, Clyde, bro, you the dude, man. You plugged in, dog. Let's see if A&M get in the end zone. First and goal, 39 seconds. Oh, he's out of bounds. Out of bounds, yeah. He took a cameraman out bad, too. That cameraman took a hard hit. Yeah, he's out of bounds. All right, second and goal. Got to be aware of Marcel Reed's legs down here. Got to be aware. Ooh, he got drilled. Oh, that running back got drilled. Oh, the DB is knocked out, bro. Oh, yeah, he knocked himself out, dog. Yeah, he put his body on the line right there, dog. Yeah, that's a big time hit right there. He was stiff as a board too, Cheddarhead. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he put it all on the line right there, dog. Show the replay. That's a big time collision right here. Let's see it. Ooh, yeah, hit. That could be targeting. Low key. That could definitely be targeting. It's a good play. Like, that's good football, but it is helmet to helmet, though. I wonder if they're going to call this targeting because ooh, I don't know. It's good football, though. That's good football. Especially in this situation right here with the game on the line. That's real good football. Main event, body kick KO. Dang, I missed it, Macho. I definitely missed it. Fighter tried to call a timeout and got cracked. Now that's hilarious, dog. That's hilarious. Grimy says, check Discord. Let's see what we got. Bro, where the hell are you, Grimy? Bro, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Grimy, what's the temperature out there, bro? Absolutely not. You ain't catching my black ass out there in that. Oh, no. Can't do it. All right, third and goal from the 5. What you got, A&M? Biggest play in program history. Oh, you're ice fishing. No wonder. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, interception. Oh, my God. That's ball game. Wow. Miami goes to Kyle Field and gets it done. Wow. Wow. What a play. Wow. Both road teams go on the road in the first round of college football playoffs and get wins. Wow. Wow, what a game, bro. What a game. Wow. Grimy, what was your reaction when you saw that pick, bro? Like, wow, that was crazy. I think he was just late with the throw. I think he needed to let it go a little sooner. Yeah, he was a little late. But he got to drill it in. That's a tight window, too. Yeah, he threw it a little behind him, too. A little behind him. That linebacker that made the play before saved. Yeah, he won the game. That literally was the play that won the game, Cheddarhead. You are so, hey, bro, you're spot on. Spot on. But it's been in the team single digits the last couple weeks. Yeah, I'm not doing that, Grammy. David Terrell is listening, and he says, hello, remember David caught 4 touchdowns? Bro, I definitely remember that, dog. I definitely remember that. I definitely remember that. Shout out to him, man. Tell him I said hello, Clyde. I appreciate it, brother. Big time. Big time. Hey, if you could get on over to Crossover MMA, Clyde, make sure you give me a follow because I think you're probably watching on BiggDoggChico's channel. Come on over, give me a follow. I really appreciate it. I do this for, all college football season. I'm probably going to keep doing it for more of the college football playoffs. And I usually do it for the early kicks on the Saturdays. But, man, what a game. What a game. That's phenomenal. Loved it. Yo, Clyde, bro. Clyde, you been the man of the chat, bro. I appreciate it, Clyde. Big time. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Look at Michael Irvin. Look at the intensity on Michael Irvin. I love it, dog. Michael Irvin, dog. How can you not like Michael Irvin, bro? Michael Irvin is one of one. I love Michael Irvin. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I really appreciate it. I'm about to get in here and enjoy the rest of this this Saturday. And yo, I appreciate all y'all in here enjoying the games with me. Enjoy the rest of the games this afternoon, tonight. What college did I go to? I went to Bama, bro. I went to Alabama. But yeah, make sure if you're on a different platform, definitely get on over to Crossover MMA, give me a sub, and check out some of the content. And I live stream all the time. I'm going to be doing it the rest of the college football playoffs. And I'm about to get out of here. Been on 3.5 hours, and I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. And I wish everybody the best and blessings to everybody. Peace.